Hello, YouTube aficionados, comrades and compatriots, and whatever other words that have the letter C in it. Uh, I'm actually I put up a video last week, I think it was. Aurelia getting started with Aurelia JS. I just watched that video and it was a piece of shit. Uh, it was me just blabbering on about a bunch of nonsense for a long time. It was like a 15-minute video, should not have been that long. And I just actually tried to remake that video, but I found that I am unable to not talk. I always talk. I don't know why. So what I've just decided. I tried to make the same video 2 or 3 times, but I always find many things to keep talking about that may or may not be necessary. So I'm gonna do 2 separate series. For this entire series, just a FYI, and this is going to be a short series, meaning I'm going to create a playlist of videos where I may not say any words at all. I'm just going to do what I'm doing in the thing, and just get it done. And then that way, if you're like me, sometimes you just want to see how the fuck to do it. You don't care about the background or the story or the explanations or all the tidbits of information, the tips or tricks and all that shit. You just want to see how to do it. That's what I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you one video series of just getting shit done. And then I'm going to give you another video series that runs in parallel with that that goes in depth and talks about the concepts, the ideas, the thought process, and that whole rigor mortis and all that bullshit as well. So I think that's a good plan just for me, because again, here I am already talking about talk. So I just wanted to give you a heads up. This is going to be the first video of the short series, which is getting started with Aurelia, using the Aurelia-CLI and the Aurelia-CLI and the TypeScript and Visual Studio Code to create a project. So without much further ado, I will go ahead and back out of this project directory I just created. See, like I said, I tried to do it in the previous video. And I created a project. So I'm just going to go ahead and create a new video. Again, Aurelia-CLI. npm install -g Aurelia-CLI. Install that if you haven't already. Obviously, you will need it if you plan on creating a project this way. And then, in addition to the Aurelia-CLI, you will also want to npm install -g gulp CLI, Karma CLI, and I use NodeMon for serving up server-side code and server-side managing my server, serving my server-side shit, whatever, API, all that nonsense. NodeMon I like. There's many fucking other ones. You can choose whatever the fuck you like. I like NodeMon. So do for sure Gulp CLI and Karma CLI. Because the Aurelia-CLI depends on Gulp to be able to execute the Gulp commands in your environment, and then also Karma CLI for unit testing. Which you say, oh, I don't want a unit test. Well, you're gonna unit test. That's just no ifs or buts about it. So yes, so you will do those things, and then to create a new project, you will go to your obviously whatever project directory you want to go to. You will do au new. And you have 2 options. You can create a new project by specifying a name of the project, new project, right? And then hit enter, and that will take you to the process, and that will start. I just did a Command C to break out of that. If you haven't seen that already, that will take you through, and then Aurelia will actually build a directory and the project all in a new directory called new project for you, and everything's all hunky-dory. Great. For some reason, I don't know why, but I like to create my own directories. I don't want no Aurelia touching my shit, so no reason for it. But I will make a dir, and I will go new. Actually, you know what? I'm sorry. Let me pause this video, because if I'm going to be making these videos in parallel, I will need to make sure that I'm running in the same project, obviously, for both of them. So I'm going to pause this video, delete this Our Store project, and I'm going to recreate it. So hang tight. All right, so I have removed that directory. and I will go and recreate it now using the Aurelia-CLI. And to create a new Aurelia project, it's actually, you don't even need to type that much. It's just AU new. Actually, I'm sorry, because I'm weird. I like to make dir our store, and I will cd into my store there, and I will do AU new dash dash here. So if you want to create the project in the directory that you're already in, you can do that with the dash dash here flag, or if you want to not provide the dash dash here and you want to have Aurelia-CLI create the project structure and project directory for you, it's always going to create the project structure for you. But if you just want to have it create that project folder, you can just do AU new and then give it a project name, and you'll be good. So in this particular case, again, I'm going to choose the web. I'm going to stick with TypeScript, and again, I'm just flying through this. If you want reasons and answers as to why, watch the other video that I'm going to throw up with all the explanations. So we'll do this. I like SAS. Would you like to configure unit testing? Always hit yes there. Do yourself a favor. And then default code editor is Visual Studio Code. And yes, I would like to create the project. And yes, I would like to install the project dependencies. So there you have it. I mean, even this video was a little longer than I would have wanted it to be. But that was, I guess, just because I wanted to explain why I'm doing what I'm doing. Hopefully, everything makes sense. And I hope you guys still love me, if you ever did. Yeah, I don't know. Anyways, yeah, so this is going to finish up. I'm going to just stick around here just to see if there's any errors or anything that pop up. As always, leave your questions, comments, concerns, feedback, in the comments section. Subscribe, obviously, subscribe so that you can stay up to date with all the latest video releases. And what else am I forgetting? Oh yeah, hit the little thumbs, the like or dislike button. Let me know how you feel. And just almost done with this. Come on now. All right. In the meantime, yeah. Oh yeah. There we go. Wow, that's some grade A stalling I just did there, isn't it? I hope you turned this video off a long time ago, but like I said, I wanted to keep the video on just in case there were any errors or anything, so that way, if there were, I could go through them, and show you the solutions that I come up with. But there were no errors, thank God, hooray. As you can see, a lot of shit, is surrounding that. And then in the next video, we're gonna make a project. We're gonna make a store. Girlfriend's gonna be so happy. She's gonna love me. All right, bye.